Hi everybody, I am going live. It was so much fun the last time I did it. I thought I'd come back. I'm very excited. My book, Acting the Michael Chekhov Way, is number 2 on the Amazon bestseller list in theater books. And one of the things that's really meaningful to me is, and I'm going to, in a few moments, read a little bit of the opening of this book, but is the fact that it's number 2 following Impro by Keith Johnstone. And I happen to have my copy of Keith Johnstone's Impro, and it happened to have been given to me back in the 80s by Ted Pugh. So I've got a little inscription there. I know everything's inverted on this. I don't know how to change that. So if anybody does know how to change the mirroring or whatever it is, that would be great. You can send me a little hint there. But this is from Ted Pugh. Ted Pugh is one of the leading progenitors of the wave of the Chekhov technique as it's traveled around the world, and I worked with him for many years in New York in the early 80s up to through 1987. And he says here, "To Lisa, you are going to love the spirit of this book. Love to you, Ted." And he was correct. And one of the things that is so cool about this book is the fact that everything that you find in Michael Chekhov's book, like in my new book, Acting the Michael Chekhov Way, will strengthen your ability to engage with Keith Johnstone's activities and stuff like that. And your skills that you build here will also serve you in exploring and developing your skill sets with the Michael Chekhov technique. And in fact, we have another book, which is Improvisation, the Michael Chekhov Way, which is the first book in the Michael Chekhov Way series from Will Kilroy and Lisa Dalton. That's me. This book is a fantastic way to explore and deepen your skill sets with the Chekhov technique tools. And it is a companion book for acting the Michael Chekhov Way. So in this book, you'll get very, very detailed explorations of each of the tools and learn deeply the principles that are at play here. And then you will be able to turn to Will's book, Improvisation, the Michael Chekhov Way, where Will provide you with an overview of each of 15 tools, and then he gives us, 4 to 8 different improvisations, games, explorations that we can do to strengthen our skill sets and understand, enrich our practical application of the Chekhov techniques. And so they go very nicely together as companions, and we will be coming forth with our hot new subject, synth analysis and directing, as our next project. So it'll be a little bit of time before that's ready at Rutledge as we continue our playbook series. But, and I should say, these books are a fabulous combination, so very excited about that. And as I promised, I'm going to read a little bit of the opening. And by the way, I'm working with Liz Shipman out of San Diego, and on this coming Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 9 a.m. Pacific time to 11:30 Pacific time a.m., Friday, Saturday, Sunday, November 7, 8, 9, Liz and I are doing Acting the Space online. We have just a few spaces available, but if you're interested, you can go to chekhov.net. Chekhov.net. How about this way? How's that? Chekhov.net. And Chekhov.net, if you look on the upper right corner, of the screen, you'll see Acting the Space and a link that you can connect with that will get you to the registrations. Very, very affordable, especially if you're a member of the National Michael Chekhov Association's online membership. It's only $30, so that's great. And speaking of the NMCA online membership, you're all welcome to be a participant of that. You get the opportunity to watch a bunch of different documentaries and things like that that are available 24/7. You get to attend 2 live online events every month, and you get to be able to watch the video replay of the monthly symposium, which covers in-depth topics that can help enrich your experience. And you can request a workout, and you can request topics for the symposium. So again, chekhov.net for that. So let's read a little bit. Just this is the opening of the first chapter. Imagine you are on fire, on a roll, in a roll. Everything you are doing is perfect. How do you make this happen again? It's never come out this way before. It feels like you aren't even in your body. Part of you is hovering above. Another part is in the audience, poking someone in the ribs saying, hey, look, that's me. And that part hovering above you is very, very calm and pleased. Meanwhile, your body is raging, sobbing, seducing, or uplifting the other characters in the scene. And inside, you are doing a big whoop-de-doo, surprised at how effortlessly everything is coming out of you, unlike any other time. Oh, you are in the zone, in flow, at peak performance, and you have it happening. It's fun and free, and yet you're doing nothing. It is entirely effortless, beautiful, perfect, and delightful. And you want it to last forever. And afterwards, you don't have a clue what just happened. You know something extraordinary happened. You know everyone there knows it too. You don't need to tell them, and you don't need them to tell you that it happened. You have no need for anything. You, of course, enjoy the flood of attention and recognition from peers and audiences, but you don't need any of it. So full was your experience that you will know it as long as you live. And you may never know the details, but that's not the point. When someone says to you, you remember the moment where you did that thing with your hand? That was amazing. You will nod and say, uh-huh. And you'll smile and say, thanks. I'm so glad you liked that moment. Isn't that what actors live for? I mean, those moments when things flow through us to our audiences and colleagues that send everyone into an elevated state. I know that you know what I'm talking about, because that is why you are here. Because you want to learn how to get there again, often, regularly, safely, without driving yourself insane. And that's what this book is here to help you do. Chekhov calls those moments happy. I hope this makes you happy. Thank you.